say that our biomarkers improve before our skin. So my question is it possible to give an estimation to how long it will take?
Most people never start the healing process, even though they think they have. They maybe have done like a 30-day cleanse, or they have started experimenting with keto or plant-based or carnivore. All of this is great, and obviously it's good to address your diet and your gut health from the get-go, but that's not the start of the healing process, unfortunately. If you're doing that, you're just guessing and wasting your time and most likely just spinning your wheels. It's kind of an aimless approach. From my experience working with literally thousands of skin health clients, the healing timeline, meaning how fast will it take you to heal, starts when you start doing these three things. Customizing your diet based on your body's biofeedback and biomarkers, not your symptoms. Number two, you begin the process, and I'm gonna stress this word, of gentle cleansing and detoxification practices for your filtration organs, your lymph, and your digestion. And number three, you make any lifestyle adjustments with things holding you back, like poor sleep, not working out enough, stress management, and very stressful, unhealthy relationships. Until you're doing all three, in my opinion and my experience, you haven't truly started the healing process yet.
I agree. So I count my real healing as to when I started working with you.
Now that you know when the healing timeline actually starts, let's jump into how long does it take to actually heal your skin. Based on my 10 years of coaching and my work with over 2,500 skin health clients, this is the cycle that I see over and over and over again. Some of my clients who are kind of outliers, like Cody, he completely healed his skin in a 3-month time frame. Now, this doesn't happen very often, but it's definitely possible to heal your skin in 3 months. So generally, the 3-month mark, the 6-month mark, and the 1-year mark are great landmarks to pay attention to. The first two landmarks, you should expect your overall health and biomarkers to be awesome. By the year mark, you should be good to go with your skin.
But it's not a year, it's a year from when you started the healing journey, not from when your biomarkers shifted into a
Right.
positive space.
Keep in mind, Dave, there's two types of healers. There's linear healers and there's non-linear healers. I was a non-linear healer, which means that my skin, even though my biomarkers and my biofeedback was doing really, really awesome, my skin and the symptoms were all over the place during the healing process. At month 11 and a half, I had one of the worst flare-ups of my entire life. Month 1 through 3 was really brutal for me. Month 4 through 6 was not too bad. And month 6 through 9, my skin was looking really good. And then month 10 and 11, I had major, major flare-ups. And in almost month 12, I did a coffee enema, and what came out of my body was the biggest, gnarliest mucoid plaque I have ever seen. It was like a small black trash bag of disgustingness. When that came out of me, I had the biggest flare-up of my entire life. I'm talking full body and in places that I had never had flare-ups before. 2 weeks later, my skin was completely baby butt clear and beautiful, and that was almost 11 years ago now. Never since that last flare-up have I had another single flare-up or skin issue. Completely healthy, completely cured. That just goes to show that the skin will be all over the place during the healing process for non-linear healers. Now, Cody, who I talked about earlier, is a linear healer. And a linear healer, you guys are the lucky ones. Your skin health will just go from where it's at, and incrementally, as long as you're consistent in doing all the foundational practices, will just get better and better and better until it's fully healed. And gosh, those people are super lucky. It does happen from time to time, but that's not what the expectation should be. For non-linear healers is that the biggest challenge is going to be your psychology. It's not the hardest thing in the world to create habits of healthy eating and a healthy lifestyle. Once you get into the flow of that, it's actually easier than living a crappy, unhealthy life, surprisingly. The hard part is the psychological factors. Like when you're in month 3 and month 4 and month 5 and your skin is not cured yet you're doing all of this healthy stuff and you're feeling great, that's when you're gonna wanna give up. That's when most people freak out, and that's when most people just lose their minds and give up. That is the moment when you have to rely upon the biomarker and biofeedback system and ultra focus on how good you are actually feeling.